Welcome to Cedar Point, everyone. It is Wednesday, August 24th. And this video is all about why Cedar Point is so depressing. That's right. The roller coaster capital of the world, depressing?
Depressing? Why?
Well, we're about to get into that stuff. What do we mean by Cedar Point is depressing? Well, it's that awkward time in between the full-on summer schedule and Halloweekends. Because starting this week, today's Wednesday, like we said, so 2 days ago on Monday, they went down to their limited operations. They close at 8 o'clock, so no more night rides for people.
No more night ride, no more night at Cedar Point.
Cedar Point Nights is over for the year. Things like Forbidden Frontier are closed down. It's just that transition period in between Halloweekends and summer, where it just becomes really awkward, and you know that the end is near. And to me, that's depressing. What about to you? Is that depressing?
I really like winter and fall time, but it's still really depressing because summer is still my favorite season.
Yeah, just the fact that we know that if we want to go to a park, we either have to go down to Florida or California or something. So Cedar Point is coming to an end.
Yeah,
so that's depressing to us.
Yeah.
We'll get to what's not depressing right now. What's not depressing is Millennium getting some old school early entry.
Yeah, no line.
We've talked about it before, but back in the day, you used to be able to re-ride Millennium. You used to get off at the unload station and then cut through a little door and then get right back on. I'll show you guys the door so you guys know. So right here, when you get off, a lot of times they'll let you.
Not there. Right here.
They'll let you. Oh yeah, right here.
Not there.
They'll let you come through right here as long as the line isn't too long. Which there's some people getting in line now, so that's no bueno. Look at Banana going up that hill. Where are you, Banana?
Welcome back, riders. At this time, please unfasten your seatbelt.
Well, Millennium was keeping up with that depressed theme by running so slow. Zero airtime, even on Banana. If Banana's not running well, then you know something's wrong. It's official, right?
What's official?
It's official.
What's official?
Tell them what's official.
I don't know what is official.
That's that Millennium Force is a
Front car ride.
yeah. We just did second row because we didn't feel like waiting for front.
No. I don't know if it's a front row ride. Or
You get
front
better
row.
airtime. You get better airtime in the front than in
Here's
the back,
thing.
without question.
You get airtime on the drop in the back row, and in the front row you get airtime on the big hill. I am liking this. This is old early entry.
It's 10 o'clock right now,
10 o'clock.
and we're doing numero tres, our third time in a row, and this might be the shortest line so far, right?
I mean, it's kind of equal.
Yeah, it's close to. We probably could have just jumped on a fourth time because the line was still non-existent. It's
Right.
now 10 o'clock and the line was,
Nothing.
yeah.
It was the same that you saw.
And we asked the guy that was working the unload station, can we cut through like we said earlier in the video?
I told you if you asked, then they're not going to let you. And he asked, and guess what happened? They didn't let him. Because before, years ago, they would let you cut literally in line, so you don't have to go out the exit and walk all the way back in line. They used to do that, but not anymore.
But we wouldn't even have been cutting anyone. But the guy said, oh, we're not allowed to do that. But you literally are. Like the employees a lot of them don't know the rules. And Cedar Point, like...
I don't even think Cedar Point knows the rules because they change. Well, I don't know. Nobody is on the same track.
Yeah, it's... But, like, long-time employees let you do it all the time. But you get these, like, new employees, and it's August, the end of August, so I don't know how they're a new employee. But, I don't know. That's a bit annoying. But as you can see, there's not many people walking the pathway here in the Frontier Trail. We're heading back to Maverick and Steel Vengeance. And like we said, it's just 10 o'clock now, and Steel Vengeance is actually open. And Steel Vengeance never opens till like 10:30. Talking about how depressing it is. So Millennium right there. Now, don't get me wrong, people. Don't get me wrong. We love dead days.
Yes.
Where you can marathon things, like we rode Millennium 3 times in what, half an hour or less?
Yeah, very quick, no line, very, very nice. But
about that depressing thing that we were talking about, just the park being dead is kind of depressing because you know midsummer the park is packed.
Yeah.
And like it just gives that feeling like
kids aren't in school.
Yeah.
All that.
And right now with nobody being here, it just makes you feel like, oh, I don't know. I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I'm not wrong because I feel that way. But do you not feel that way? Like, if you came here end of summer and it was dead, would you not get that kind of feeling?
Yeah, you're happy, but you're sad.
Yes, happy, but sad.
Right here on Maverick. Bye. Attention riders on the platform at this time. If you have any loose articles, studs, hats, glasses, or a strap, anything was ready, they'll be going inside of the bench once you get the bench. Cedar Point is not responsible for anything false or damage while riding.
Steel Vengeance, dead. Dead. And they nearly killed us on that mid-course with how much they trimmed us.
We almost stopped.
I thought we were about to be evacuated off the mid-course the way that they trimmed us so hard.
It was not like Voyage at night with no trim brakes.
What can get more depressing today other than Wild Turnip being closed today? I tell you what, Cedar Point, you guys suck. Like, this place has seriously been open 2 months out of the year.
True.
It opened mid-June, mid-June, and then like now it's not going to open today. Like, oh my god, like don't put all like 90% of the vegan stuff in one spot and then keep it closed for the vast majority of the year. Look, there's something not depressing. A little duck taking a bath. That'll make you happy. We're eating food. He's eating his burrito bowl. I was eating from the farmhouse. You can get sides. Smashed potatoes are vegan, which me and him are vegan. The spiced corn ribs and tortilla chips, that's what I got. But okay, unrelated to Cedar Point, unrelated to roller coasters. What is more popular, Breaking Bad or Stranger Things? How many people have seen each one?
Yeah.
He says Stranger Things is more popular.
That's what I think.
I say Breaking Bad was more popular.
I think a lot of more younger people have seen Stranger Things, like, I don't know, 30 or lower of age.
I could maybe see that, but we're going to take a poll today. So part of this video is us going to be polling people. Yes, we are actually going to poll people. We're going to ask people and we're going to find out. And I want you guys to leave a comment down below, down there, and say, which one have you seen, Stranger Things or Breaking Bad?
Or both.
Okay, I'm back. It's literally probably like 20 seconds later. We already asked a few people.
He did.
I asked people. And we got 2-1. One person has seen both Breaking Bad and Stranger Things. Another person has technically seen both. So I think it should be tied. Because one person watched both and another person watched one and tried to watch Breaking Bad, but didn't like it. So I think that's
2-1.
Whatever. Okay, the winner of this question wins $10 billion. What ride are we getting onto right now? Answer in the comments below and you win $10 billion.
Yes, you do.
Actually, you don't.
You don't.
You don't win anything. Oh God, look, there's actually a line up here. We decided to ride Mine Ride, but it is, our poll is 8-6 Team Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad is winning 8-6. And we're gonna continue to ask people. Here, let's ask everyone. Excuse me, everybody. Show of hands. How many people have seen Stranger Things?
Yeah!
So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people have seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah!
That was a bigger yeah. So there was a yeah, and then there was a bigger yeah. So that means that Breaking Bad wins that one. Right after Mine Ride, jumped over to Skyhawk. There's almost no waits today at all. Like,
No.
I mean, even if we didn't have well, Maverick, our fast lane came in useful for Maverick.
Well, yeah, Maverick had a little bit of a line. Everything else, not
Probably about
interested.
45 minutes.
Right, yeah.
I mean, we ended up waiting.
Well, for less than that, 30 probably. Mine Ride had like a 5-minute wait, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Skyhawk was a complete walk-on.
Yeah, Skyhawk, they were finishing the one ride up, and then we walked up. Even if we didn't have fast lane, we would have just got like right up immediately because everyone was, they didn't even fill up the entire, all the rows. But Skyhawk's always fun.
Yeah.
It's not as, you like it more than Max Air,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. That
I
was a
don't.
lot of fun, but I like Skyhawk more, definitely.
Ready? All clear.
Gemini, that's a good looking roller coaster. We usually ride it, but we're not today.
Gemini is only running one train, and it's really only at its best when you can sit on opposite sides. Like me and Milo sit on opposite sides and we high-five each other along the way. That's really where it's at its best. So we'll be skipping it as long as they're only running one side.
Aw, that's sad.
You're going on this one? Can I go by myself?
He was excited to get on some Lake Erie Eagles.
Look, what I try and do, it just stays like this whole
Yeah.
thing. So I try and balance it. I'm really good at it.
Suck. Hey Milo, do you feel like riding Snake River Expedition? That's a fun thing to go on.
Yes.
Oh wait, what's that sign up there say? It is closed today. Boo. Yeah, see, Snake River Expedition is another thing that closes at this time of year.
Angry.
Closes this time of year. And that's another thing that just kind of makes you feel like it's not 100% Cedar Point. So what are we going to do next? We're going to watch some birds, eat some food? Or what do you want to do now? What do you want to do now? Tell me.
Magnum.
Magnum. Oh, God. Magnum, no. Middle row.
Amazing. No.
Middle row.
Third row.
No, not third row. No, that's
Front row.
front row. No, that gets anything that hurts me, I don't want to do.
Front row.
I only do middle row on Magnum because it doesn't hurt as
Back
bad.
row.
Magnum crew, rotate this train.
Look at this station. Look at this station. Empty.
Welcome back, riders,
Empty.
on train number 1. Get
Empty.
to have fun.
Empty. Boo.
Still the promise of the
Boo.
day.
If you come to any of the refresh stations here at Cedar Point, it's all filled with bees. Look at all the bees around. Like they get up in like the, whoop. They get up in like the,
Right. And cold.
yeah, they really like Sprite. There were just a bunch of them by Sprite, but they're always all over the place. Yeah, see, there they go. They like Sprite. That's their favorite. They got a little bee thing right there, but it's not doing anything. Just so if you want, well, we're getting our nice little water. But if you want anything, then you have to fight through like a horde of bees. Raven is a short line. Look, they don't have the big throne anymore because I heard a big person sat on it and broke it. That's what I heard. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I seriously heard that.
Sick of that.
No line at all. Maybe we'll get some re-rides. What do you think? Re-rides?
I hope.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Blue Streak re-ride. But you're only allowed one re-ride. And we knew that, but we asked anyway.
Because
it never, well, I asked.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
It never hurts to ask.
But one re-ride, yeah, you can get one re-ride and that's it. And the reason is because, what did you say?
I think they need to have their numbers
Yeah,
up.
like the little thing that you walk
The turnstile.
through, the turnstile, it counts how many people ride it, and they need an accurate amount. So if people re-ride too much, then they won't get that accurate amount.
Yeah,
So,
each crew needs their numbers up.
Right, yeah. So one re-ride, but if there's nobody in your row, then you can ask for a re-ride.
Today's been coaster day. We come here and we have different types of days. Sometimes we'll do a lot of flat rides. Sometimes we'll do a bunch of small coasters. Sometimes we'll just do things like bumper cars and derby downs. And I mean, we always ride some roller coasters, but today has been like marathoning everything. And I mean, we've been going crazy today because of the fact that nobody's here. I see Max Air over there. Do you see Max Air?
No.
Max Air's right over there.
Where?
Right that way, right there. There's
Where?
Max Air. Do you want to ride that ride right there?
Yeah.
Right there. Gatekeeper's like a walk-on. Look at that. Steps
Wow.
are empty.
Wow.
Maybe a re-ride? Maybe a Zen side?
Possibly.
Maybe a new 2-story restaurant? Maybe a Wild Mouse?
I have a crazy prediction for what's going in that area.
Wait, what do you think's going in there?
That area right there.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're building something.
They're building something.
I think.
What?
Now, it might.
What?
It's a stretch, but a spitting wild mouse.
Oh my God.
It's a stretch, bro.
I know.
Gatekeeper, more like gate fast.
That didn't make sense.
It was zoom it. It was zoom.
That thing is so fast. It's here. Anyone that doesn't like Gatekeeper, what's your problem?
Yeah, Gatekeeper's so much fun.
So good.
Gatekeeper's so much fun.
Boy, we're in the middle trying to find out what to do. We're kind of,
Gatekeeper again.
yeah, we did Gatekeeper again.
Sorbet and,
Bumper cars.
yeah.
And we're thinking about doing Valraven again. It's just so dead that it's like trying to take advantage of
Right, yeah.
this, because it's not many times throughout the year that you come that you can ride a bunch of things within like 10 minutes.
Not at all.
You could get every coaster done in the park in 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So we already did Valraven earlier, but I think we're gonna do it again. Well, there's Blue Streak right there. That's a good ride too. So Valraven's regular line is even empty.
It's probably like a minute.
That's insane.
No line.
Insanity, people. We just took the train back to the back of the park so we could get on some Steel Vengeance. And I'll tell you, a Millennium it hasn't gotten a line all day apparently
No,
because
it's still a short line.
it is like it was midway through up on the
ramp.
on the ramp, right? Yeah, so back here again, and still about the same length of line.
Really, really short. Still very short.
We're having our second meal. Well, that's Milo's tomato. He doesn't like tomato.
I did not put it there.
He put it right there.
I did not.
He took it off his veggie burger and put it right there.
I did not. I took it off, gave it to him. He put it here for some reason.
I didn't do that. This has been a tiring day because it's been so dead that, I mean, we've gone on Steel Vengeance twice. We've gone on Millennium 3 times, Valraven twice. We even rode Mine Ride. We rode Magnum, Skyhawk, Max Air, bumper cars. I mean, you name it, we rode it. And I mean, but if you look around, it looks like there's like a decent amount of people. It's not like it looks completely dead, but the lines are dead. And we got some sad news. Sad news. This video is all about being depressed at Cedar Point. So we just got some news that made us ultra depressed. Since Wild Turnip was closed, as we said earlier in the video, Wild Turnip was closed today, and I saw someone that looked like they were probably from like food and beverage walking by, someone with a blue shirt that looked like they were probably in management. I said, yo, what's up with Wild Turnip? And he said it's like closed. Like, well, they're going to try to open it next week, he said.
I think.
He said they're going to try to open it next week, and then it's going to be down for the rest of Halloweekends. And we were like this. We're like, what?
No Wild Turnip for Halloweekends.
The gull's hanging out right here. So he's hanging out, and then up above, a gull just went by. And I was wondering, I'm like, do all gulls know each other? Like all the ones that hang out at Cedar Point? Like, are the same ones that hang out at Cedar Point all the time, and do they all know each other? I wish I could ask him right now. But he would just go, wah, wah, or something like that, and I wouldn't understand what he was saying. There he goes.
There's a language barrier.
Yeah, there's a language barrier there. Lots of people walking about, like we said earlier. Rides don't have a huge line, but I did notice when we passed Pipe Scream, which we did not ride today. That's one roller coaster we did not ride today. But when we passed Pipe Scream, there was actually a wait.
And it looks like Magnum has a little bit longer of a line now than it did before.
Yeah. What I think it is, people that are local,
right, local
to Sandusky.
Kids out of school.
Yeah, they're getting out of school and getting off of work.
Getting off of work and come to Cedar Point. And that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's probably leading to some larger crowds here in the later part of the day.
It's definitely not busy. It's just larger crowds than they were earlier.
It's busier. Busier. Signs of Halloweekends are popping up all over the place. When we were on Gatekeeper, we could see all the big skeletons that they put everywhere throughout the park. That they kind of like, they're like 10 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah.
We saw all the skeletons out of their storage area. So they're probably going to go up sometime.
None of them had heads yet. They got to put on the heads.
Yeah, they're all sans heads at the moment. But they'll be throughout the park. Probably within the next week or so, they'll start to get more and more out. And in preparation. Those people are preparing to get their head banged around by Raptor. And that concludes this video. Why are we depressed at Cedar Point today? You saw it. we were depressed because there were no wait times for anything, and we got on probably like what 20, 30 rides today or something like that. It was insane. But yeah, I mean, but we didn't mean when we talk about like depressed or whatever, we don't mean that we're here not having a good time. We don't mean that like we're walking around all mopey and stuff. I mean, we still had fun and we're still having fun. We just talked about depression because there's what, like it's just the end of the road.
Yeah, getting there.
It's the end of the road.
Not yet.
Oh, and on Corkscrew, there was writing on one of the.
There was writing on the track. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
New
so-
coaster confirmed.
Yeah, so Corkscrew, we just confirmed that Corkscrew is being torn down. There was some writing on it.
And a 600-foot coaster is going into place.
We already confirmed that. We saw a box when we were on Steel Vengeance. We saw a box down on the ground, and it said 600-foot roller coaster on it. So that confirms that. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time on Beach Cliff Studios.